Ted did everything he could possibly do, huh? He did everything he could possibly do. Yes, he did everything he possibly could do to make sure that his marriage ended up in divorce. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 130. And baby, I am hot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. Ted, not only did you sleep with her, a moment of weakness. Oh my God. I didn't know what was going on. I was drunk. I was hurt. Nicole rejected me. But you would have done it again had Eva not been at your door banging on it like the police. You think we're going to forget that? Because we not. You are about to go for round 2 under her coercion. But now you going to want somebody to be sorry, to be sympathetic of you. You gonna want somebody to take your goofy ass sorry as a deep apology? And I'm not even here for even putting her foot on your damn neck, because this girl was wrong in enabling her mother to do half of it that she's already done. But she's right. What do you think happens now that you have reset the clock on crazy? Simple. What you gonna... I don't care about the Ted character, y'all. I quite literally don't. But I care that the Ted character and the things that he chooses to do and to not do and how he is governing his life is going to continue to deeply impact Nicole, a character that I do deeply care about. And there is no way in hell it should be okay for her to be subjected not only to the constant traipsing around of your lunatic mistress, but then now also when she finally gets to a place that you begged her to be at while doing absolutely no work to get there. She's considering your feelings. She's putting things in a different perspective. She's trying to have hope and wishes and go back to basically brainwashing herself back into the relationship that she thought was one thing and realized that it was not actually that thing. Only for you to do it again in real time. Do it again in real time because your feelings is hurt. Do it again in real time because you feeling rejected. Do it again in real time because you feeling ousted by a family that you feel like you should be a part of. You spent your time laying pipe with your lunatic mistress when you could have been coming up with 100 other things to do to get your damn wife back. And then we're going to have to watch you whine about it for the next 70 episodes as if your ass is the victim. As if you are not part of the perpetrators in the actual crime to the actual victim, which is Nicole. The way I would wring Ted's neck, and Nicole is just way too classy because she don't be wanting to lay hands and feet. It took Dana pushing her to the brink at Orpheus to lay hands. But when I tell you violence is not the answer until it is, it will take the jaws of life to get me off of Ted's ass if I was Nicole once I find out about this. There is no amount of I'm sorry. There's no amount of I was drunk. There's no amount of nothing that's going to explain this away. You have quite literally brought this cancer into y'all's life and you refuse to eradicate it. And then you want Nicole to go on and live her life as if nothing is going on, as if y'all asses are not infected with cancer, when cancer needs to be rooted out. And that includes the little polyp progeny that's all in your face talking this big cash, because you are also complicit in this. You might not have sent your mother over there specifically to seduce your damn daddy, but you gave her all the information that she needed to know to concoct another scheme, because you're moving as if she's just your mama and not the lunatic mistress who's had nothing but crazy on her mind since y'all touched down in Fairmont Crest, Eva. So yes, your mother is wrong for doing what she did, for exacting these plans, for coming up with all this crazy kooky crap. But when are you going to take accountability for your part in coercing this stuff to happen, or at least consenting to it by way of being her proxy, getting her information, getting her access? She used the tickets to your tickets to the concert to bogart her way in there. She has stolen a key card from you to get into Ted's room or to get into your room. She has done so many things and you just look the other way. But the moment that Ted lies to her about a damn house so that she don't move across the street from Vernon and Anita, now you staking your claim. Now, oh my God, they are just so mean to you, mama, and I got your back and you will never be alone, mama. Your mama is the devil. Period. Your mama is a demon. And you are Satan's spawn. I need us to start to wake up and be honest about that, because you're not being honest. Even it's pissing me and my homegirls off. You and Ted's face at the end of the episode coming down on him because he did wrong, and he is. But you have been a part of being wrong this whole entire time. So then now when you run into Orphe Jeans with Kat and her goofy ass boyfriend that I wish that she would drop, you gonna have some apologies then? You gonna have some, well, I've been so sorry. I didn't mean for our parents to sleep together again. And then you gonna want Kat again to... Y'all, they are making the show, but the way I need Leslie gone, but I need her not to go because she's making the show. Like, she's a big part of what works on this damn show. But I need her at some point to actually suffer some consequences. Even in this episode, they backspace and delete her getting her membership revoked. So now she's not actually getting her membership revoked because she decided to donate a sports wing to the country club. I need us to get clear on what's in this trust, because I get that you was in the articulates, and I get that y'all was shoe bopping and doo wopping and all that kind of stuff, Anita, but I doubt that y'all have Beyonce money. You damn sure don't have Prince and or Michael Jackson money. So why are we acting like she just gets this infinite ass amount of money? As a non-official member of the articulate, she has what, hundreds of millions of dollars? An endowment for a sports center. She's buying a house outright, tearing it down and building it back up. Like, y'all gonna have to put a little bit more context on how much money is in this trust, because I know it's way more money than her broke ass had before, but it can't possibly be the hundreds of millions that she's running around here acting like she got. An endowment for a whole entire sports complex? No. Her getting a blank check? No. We need to get to the part of the storyline where she ain't actually, what's the damn lady's name? The fallen articulate, her daughter. I can't even think right now. I'm so flustered. I cannot believe this is happening. Nicole is going to be devastated. And every single time we have a scene where Nicole has to run into Leslie at something, my freaking heart drops into my stomach, and I'm just like, Nicole, like, she should not have to be dealing with this. And to add insult to injury, oh, can you give Teddy his tie back? You just, not only did you make a mistake, so you claim, but you just empowered your lunatic mistress to continue on this farce of a idea, a narrative that you and her are actually meant to be, and armed her with bullets that can pierce your wife. But we supposed to feel sorry for you, Ted. We supposed to understand that you trying your damn best. This is why when y'all tell me that the Negroes is trying, I'm side-eyeing you immediately, because this is what y'all's trying look like. Y'all's trying looks like falling into some coochie that you ain't supposed to be in. Your trying looks like getting drunk off your ass on some whiskey. Your trying looks like avoiding every bit of accountability and then throwing a hissy fit because another little raggedy man got a couple steps ahead of you or back in the family and you mad about it. Ted is despicable. Truly. And no, Leslie, I don't feel sorry for him leaving your ass in that bed how he did at the top of this episode, as if you were nothing, because you are absolutely nothing to him. And I do believe that. I don't actually believe that Ted is harboring any type of feelings, any type of love, any type of anything for Dana. I think that Dana was a means to an end, and it continues to be a means to an end for a weak man. A man who constantly needs his ego stroked, a man who constantly needs to be made to feel like something versus operating in the essence of what a real man is. I think that Ted has mastered the performance of masculinity, of being a quote unquote doting husband, of being a great father, but he don't know what those things are at their core. He don't have that built into his foundation. It's on him, it ain't in him. That's what I really believe is going on. That's how this moment of weakness happens. That's how you slip and fall into some coochie that you ain't supposed to be in, because you're not the man that you believe yourself to be. And the quicker that he realizes that, the better off he will be. I don't know if he'll ever be able to get Nicole back, but he'll start to be on the road to a man worth a damn once he realizes that he ain't, and how he ain't in this moment. Tyrell and Samantha fighting this episode, y'all, over her desire to see June. And Tyrell is not playing no games. He runs a very strict program. And I ain't even mad at it. I was just watching the scenes like, well, And not Martin be the sensible one. Smitty is like, yes, no, June, great. We going with what Tyrell talk about. And Martin like, we gonna have to let them hash this out. They not trying to replace us. Not you trying to be sensible. You need to stay your behind on the side of sensible, because I'm still trying to figure out if you a loser like your damn daddy, and you making great decisions when it comes to these kids is gonna keep you on the right side of that damn line. So we gonna go ahead and let you rock. This also starts to create a moment for their chemistry to like reconnect, and I think that this is gonna be the thing that helps Smitty forgive Martin for good, and then he gets to be back being normal. Great. But Nicole ain't taking her ass back to Ted, so Smitty, get that out your head. I was watching intently at the top of the episode. We're watching Nicole break down her feelings of, oh, did we do Ted dirty? Was we doing too much? Bill did X, Y, and Z. He wasn't necessarily wrong. This is my soulmate. This is where I belong. This is what, like, all of what she was saying sounded good, but in being able to peep that Ted is not actually the man that she's describing, that is who he performed to be, I'm just like, girl, you're not safe there. And this is what I was so frustrated with when people were like coming down on Nicole and they were saying, oh, she was on her high horse. Like, I don't think people really register how devastating, how destructive it is to put all your hopes and your dreams and the ideas of your future, to build so much of yourself into somebody, specifically into a romantic partner, and to be so invested, to have your identity so invested in whatever it is that y'all built, only to find out that even a piece of it, I'm not gonna say the whole thing was a lie, but a piece of it was a lie. That is destructive, mentally, emotionally. It can also be spiritually. And I don't think that people are giving Nicole enough credit for how harmful this whole thing, like not only the affair, but the consistent and persistent lies that Ted has told over the years as their relationship progressed. I don't think people are giving her enough credit for that, but they don't tend to give Black women enough credit for that, because we're just supposed to soldier on. We're supposed to persevere. We're supposed to be strong. And it's just like, no. If the lies from the past didn't gut her enough, or y'all didn't feel like that warranted her being gutted enough, then what the hell are you going to say about him sleeping with her now? Because if she's not on her Dani in the next 2 business days after she finds out, I'm gonna think she's crazy, because she has warranted going off the deep end. She has warranted clapping back. She has warranted deep feelings of remorse and regret and frustration. She's given her whole entire life and part of her identity to a man who never deserved her. Do y'all know how that feel? Hell, I don't even know how it feels to the degree that Nicole does. Because when Erica was shucking and jiving with little F boys, it was in her 20s. She was nowhere near who she is now. I could not imagine living 30 years with somebody, committing 30 years to somebody, agreeing to a plan for a life, for a future, only to have an asterisk over that you never knew was there, to be loyal to somebody who was not loyal to you. I want Nicole to raise hell, and to do so expeditiously. I'm tired of Dana getting every last lick that she want to get off. It's time for Mink, Nicole to land some hits too. And with that said, y'all, I'm going to leave you. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. It's your good sister you like to talk TV with. I'll see you in the next one.